Have you ever felt drained, even compromised, after trying to help someone? Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner virtue and self-reliance, but what happens when the person we try to assist actively undermines their own potential and ours? This video delves into the uncomfortable truth that sometimes the most virtuous act is not to intervene. We explore 5 distinct types of individuals whose dependence and lack of responsibility can become a burden, hindering both their growth and the well-being of those who offer aid, revealing how well-intentioned assistance can backfire when met with entitlement and a resistance to self-improvement. Let's start with the first type, the complacent. It's a common struggle, especially in today's world, where we're constantly bombarded with stimuli designed to trigger these feelings. At its core, Stoicism offers a powerful path to navigating the complexities of human emotion, particularly the often overwhelming force of desire. We are constantly bombarded with wants, for possessions, for recognition, for experiences. These desires, while natural, can quickly become a source of suffering if we allow them to dictate our actions and define our happiness. The Stoics didn't advocate for a life devoid of feeling. Instead, they proposed a way to manage our responses to external events and internal urges. This involves understanding the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. The first step in rising above desire is cultivating self-awareness. This means paying close attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you notice a craving arising, don't immediately act on it. Instead, observe it. Ask yourself, where is this desire coming from? What is it trying to fulfill? Often, desires are rooted in external factors, the opinions of others, the pursuit of wealth, or the need for validation. Recognizing the source of your desire allows you to detach from it. A key Stoic technique is the practice of negative visualization. This might sound counterintuitive, but it involves contemplating potential setbacks and losses. By mentally preparing for adversity, we diminish the power of fear and anxiety. It helps us appreciate what we have in the present moment and reduces our attachment to outcomes. This isn't about dwelling on negativity, it's about building resilience and fostering a sense of contentment regardless of circumstances. A Stoic, however, would acknowledge the difficulty but not let it define their worth. They would examine what they could learn from the experience, adjust their approach, and move forward with resilience. They would understand that external events, while potentially disappointing, don't diminish their inherent value as a person. It's about maintaining inner equilibrium, even amidst external chaos. This isn't about being emotionless or denying feelings. Sadness, anger, fear. These are natural human emotions. The Stoic approach isn't to suppress them, but to understand them, to observe them without judgment, to recognize that emotions are often driven by our judgments of events, not the events themselves. For instance, we might judge a situation as unfair, which triggers anger. But the situation itself might simply be. By challenging our judgments, we can lessen the power of our emotions and find a sense of calm. The practice of self-awareness is also crucial. Regular reflection, journaling, or even simply taking a few moments each day to check in with yourself can help you identify your patterns of thought and behavior. Are you consistently reacting negatively to certain situations? What are the underlying beliefs driving those reactions? By understanding yourself better, you can make conscious choices about how you respond, rather than being swept away by your emotions. Stoicism isn't about seeking pleasure or avoiding pain. It's about living a life of purpose and meaning, guided by reason and virtue. It's about accepting the natural order of things, the ebb and flow of life, the inevitability of change, the fact that we all face challenges and losses. It's about finding inner strength, not in escaping difficulties, but in facing them with courage and equanimity. It requires consistent practice and discipline. It's a lifelong journey of self-improvement and self-mastery. It's about recognizing our interconnectedness with the wider cosmos and accepting our role within it. This fosters a sense of perspective and allows us to navigate hardship with greater grace. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos on personal growth and ancient wisdom. Remember, you have the power to choose how you respond to the challenges life throws your way. You have the power to choose inner peace.